Hello everyone, this is the VG Purist coming at you with another gameplay review of a game called Don't Starve. This is made by the independent company of Clay Entertainment, and this is going to be just like kind of a open world survival game, and it is going to be very similar to Minecraft, but not really Minecraft, but we're going to actually take a look at it right now, okay? And really the great thing about this game is that it has a very kind of Tim Burton look to it, and we're actually going to get right into it. I'm going to start a new game here and just go with this gameplay. And I'm very excited to kind of bring this to you because of the fact that I just love open world games, and I love just kind of forging my own path and just making my own story. Now I'm going to start with the main character, and the main character's name is Wilson, and he is an intrepid scientist that was kind of brought in by this kind of evil maniac to this wilderness world, and now you actually have to just, you know, don't starve basically. So here you just kind of just go around and just take what you can, and you just go around and grab materials very much like you would in Minecraft and just build up all the stuff you would. Here is the day timer, and this is your health. No, actually this is your food counter, that your starvation meter. This is your sanity meter, and the heart is your health meter there on the top right. So those are three things you kind of have to balance. The sanity being that the more crazier you get, the more crazier things tend to kind of appear in the middle of the action, and we're gonna have to kind of show you that a little bit later on. So here we're gonna go walk around and collect some of the materials, and we're going to get some things going. Now I'm just gonna collect saplings and some grasses here. Ooh, some flint right there. Alright guys, and a bunny rabbit right just there. I'm gonna actually try to get something going with there. I have been playing this for a couple of hours now, and I really have not been able to stop playing this game. It is really just that good, ladies and gentlemen. And let me go ahead and make this axe, so now I can chop this beautiful tree down and grab the materials out of there. And really the fun part starts at nighttime. The daytime you can kind of encounter the things that you want to, and you can see everything. And nighttime is also when the sanity meter kind of starts going down, so you really have to make sure that you get a nice kind of comfortable nighttime setting for yourself there. And I'm actually going to make a trap right away, and I'm actually going to put it down there so I can actually get this rabbit here. I actually drop a carrot into the bait, and I'm going to actually watch the rabbit walk right into the trap, hopefully. But in the meantime, you know, it kind of takes a little while to get over there, so I'm actually going to chop this wood down, grab it, and as you can see there, the bunny rabbit has walked in there, and I don't know how long he actually stays in there, but I never really walked too far away, and there you see, I can actually right-click and murder him. I've actually never done that before, because I don't want to murder him, I just actually want to eat him. I don't want to get a little too crazy with the rabbit there. To go ahead and get these grasses in my midst and be able to make some new things. Oh, this bird nicely dropped some seeds off for me. Great. And this will be good for my appetite. And I can try to kill that butterfly, but since he's flying around at the moment, I'm not actually going to attempt to do so. Oh yeah! This here is wonderful item. You can pick up this eye bone, and this kind of creature will actually come over here, and at first I was a little bit scared. I was like, whoa, 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 but he's actually a chester, and he actually will hold items for you and follow you around as long as you hold this eye bone, and that's the wonderful thing about him. So I'm actually going to put some stuff in there that I don't normally use very often, and actually I use everything kind of often here, so that's alright. What in the world? A circle of mushrooms? And these are the kind of things, and every time you start a world, it is randomly generated, and you can actually choose what you want in there. I just went with the default customization, but really you can choose what you want to see in your world. You can reduce the amount of materials. You can go ahead and, you know, say that it's going to start in the summertime or maybe the wintertime. Right now it actually defaults in the summertime that you start off with, so that is the kind of the nice thing. And now as you can see, it's starting to get to nighttime there, and so I'll have to actually kind of find a place that is maybe good for me to hang out in. And really, you can press tab and it'll bring up a map. You can also bring up the map at the bottom right. And I'm gonna go with right here. There's a lot of stuff around in this area there, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and build a campfire here, and we're going to just make camp right there. So as soon as it becomes nighttime, it will be vital for me to stay by the fire. I have had the fire go out on me, and it's really bad news because of the fact that if you stay in the dark for too long, then a creature will come and attack you and kill you. So you do not want to stay in the dark. I found that out the hard way, guys. I have died plenty of times in this game, so I know all about what is about to happen if I don't follow the quid pro quo, or the status quo, really. And here we're gonna go and pick up some stuff. We're going to hang around my campfire, not too far away from it, and the great thing about having a campfire is that you can also start cooking things. Now I have these berries to eat, so I'm actually going to cook these up. Obviously I can eat these berries straight up, but cooking them I think actually makes it a lot better for you for your stomach and also for your health in the long run there. So I do really recommend cooking over just eating it straight up. Now if you are stranded and you need something really quick, then yeah, go ahead and eat it raw, but really I think you just want to cook it all up. Now the great thing about it is that there are some things that are perishable, such as these carrots and petals. You see how it kind of has this green background, and it is perishable. So after a while, if I have it in my inventory long enough, it will perish. And every time I do get a new item of it, it actually kind of starts the adds to the timer to the perishable. So it's not like, okay, one is different than the other. No, if I have 6 and it's maybe halfway down in the counter, if I get a 7th one, then the counter will kind of go up a little bit more. But I will have to be paying attention to that so that it doesn't go out. Now I'm going to add some fuel to the fire so that it doesn't go out. And you see these trees here, this one's kind of small tree. And what I have been doing was I had been chopping down bigger trees. Now if I leave this tree alone, it actually will grow bigger and I will get more wood out of it. So it's kind of give take. It's you know, you really have to manage your resources pretty good. And in the beginning it's actually pretty easy because everything is farmable, but in the long run you have to decide, okay, should I take this sapling here that will be kind of picked clean for a good bit. Now the sapling and things like that will grow back. As you can see, the seeds that I pick here, the birds kind of dropped out if I scare them away fast enough, but it does take some time for it to grow back. I'm not exactly sure. And there you go. See, if you guys had missed it, the tree actually had grown just slightly bigger there, and there's a kind of a telltale sign of how it kind of grows bigger there. So here I'm going to actually take this rabbit. I'm actually going to cook this rabbit. Oh yeah, it's just going to taste like chicken right here. But I'm not really hungry yet, and as you can see, at nighttime my sanity does go down. And here you see you can actually adjust this as well. You can make it a lot longer in the nighttime, or you can cut the daytime a little bit shorter so that you can kind of experience the nighttime action. You really can just put it however you like, but the default settings is really just fine, especially if you're just beginning the game. And here I'm actually going to wait for the daytime to start over. And the cool thing about this game is that it's persistent save. You can't really save it in the middle of the game. I guess you actually could by escaping and then pressing save and quit there, but otherwise it pretty much auto saves for you each day, so that you can't just go back and say, oh, I don't take back what I did. But no, you can't do that. You gotta just keep going with what happened. And here I'm actually not going to cook my seed, and actually when I walk to the rabbit hole and click on it, that must lead to the king of the bunnymen. And see there, I had some seeds there, but the birds ate it all, as you can see right there. So I'm going to actually walk away from this location, and there's some frogs there, so I can actually go and attack one of those frogs, but actually I'm not equipped to really do any real attacks on them, so I'm actually going to leave them alone for the time being. And actually, I don't know if I could use a trap against those guys, but, well, actually, you know, I'll see about that. Look, I'll just go ahead and build this trap right here, and I'm going to see about maybe giving a little attack there, and then see about maybe getting them to go over there. As you can see there, he does attack me there, and I don't know if my trap will go off. Yes, it does! The trap does go off, but all the frogs are chasing me, and I don't have to run away here, guys. Oh, and here's an interesting little tidbit here. This is a wormhole here. Don't be alarmed by the Sarlacc pit look of it, because of the fact that it's not like a Sarlacc pit that will eat you for a millennium. It will be alright. So I'm actually going to pick up my frog that I had captured with my cage and I'm actually going to go in here. So as you can see here on my mini-map, I'm right there. So when I jump down the wormhole, and again, it's not going to kill me. At first I thought it would, but then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to give it a go. Why not, right? And as you see here, I was here, and now I'm over here. So that's kind of the cool thing about this game, and this is actually what I really needed there, because I wanted to find some rocks to mine, because the big essential thing that I have to get is some golden nuggets, and there it is right there. And what is a golden nugget for? Well, it is to make contraptions, and like I said, this guy's name is Wilson, and he is a scientist that was taken here or actually by an evil wizard, and he is going to try to just mess with Wilson, and this is a science machine, and he is going to be able to make more things with it. As you can see here, some of these things did require a alchemy, like an alchemy engine right here, but I don't have an alchemy engine. I have a science machine, so that is exactly what I'm going to make. And there I'm actually going to cut some boards there, and then I'm going to make some rope, and this rope will actually benefit me, because then I can actually start to build a spear for myself. And what am I missing here? Nothing. So I actually made some rope, and now I got a spear, so I'm actually a little bit better equipped with this nice melee weapon. Now I'm not exactly sure how much better it is for me, because it doesn't necessarily say so, but I'm sure it's a lot better than my axe. That is one thing for certain. And here, as you can see, I can make a log suit, or maybe a grass suit. I just need a few more grasses, so I'm actually going to go and find some more grass to cut. And examine walrus camp. Looks like somebody was camping here. Okay, that's cool. That's nice to know, guys. Okay. And here we're actually going to get some spear and put away my spear, and then get this pickaxe and grab some more rocks and things like that for the later going. So as you can see here, this is pretty much the gameplay here. I just need to survive as long as I can. I'm not exactly sure if there's actually an ending, but I do know that there are YouTube videos of Let's Plays that are lasting days on end. So if you guys actually want to check out a very long playthrough of this, then go ahead and check out those Let's Plays. But right here, I'm actually just introducing you guys to this gameplay, because I'm just so excited to bring this indie gameplay to you guys. Here we go, and I'm going to go and pick up some more stuff. And as you see here, the day's almost ending. My goodness. And here I'm actually, this is what I'm looking for, some grass, so I can make a grass suit, so I could be a lot better defensively prepared for any attacks. Now, sometimes there are creatures that will come out and attack you just for no plain good reason at all. But sometimes, as you saw those frogs there, they were, until I got close to him and then I attacked him, he didn't get hostile towards me until at that moment. But here I'm actually going to look on my area and see where my camp was. My camp was over there actually, so it's not too far away, so I'm actually going to go all the way back to where my science machine. Now you really don't want to go too far away from where you had everything else, because of the fact that you want to just keep everything all at the same place, so you don't need to lose track of where it is. And as you see here, I can actually zoom up on my mini map or zoom out of my mini map, and here you can see, here's my science machine, here's the wormhole, or the starlight pit that I call it, and you can see that where everything kind of is on the map. And as you can even see even more, these are where grass roots are, trees that I may have felled, and things like that, and they will grow back in time, but again, it does take some time for it to reappear. And I'm actually missing some more rocks to make a actual pit, and that's really what I want to do. I really want to make a pit instead of a campfire, because these pits last forever, and all I need is something like a wood to start it up, instead of always needing to carry some twigs and some wood pieces to get a campfire started up. But it appears that I may be out of luck there. I'm going to check my mini map again. Maybe there's some type of rock feature around, but there really isn't at the moment. So I think, again, I'm going to have to. Now the thing about it is that you can tell by the ground that you walk on where you are. So here, since I am walking on stone ground, you can kind of expect that there will be some stone in the near vicinity. And here I'm actually running out of space, but lucky thing I have my Chester there to help me out a little bit, pick up some stuff, and we will get a pit very soon. And I need to really hurry here because of the fact that it's getting very close to the middle of the night. And like I said before, you can and you will die if you don't get any fire started. So I need to hurry up and get back to my science machine because I really like to keep everything all in one place. Like I said, you don't want to stray too far away from there. And as you see, my starvation meter is already halfway through, and that's just kind of how quick it goes, really. And we're going to actually start this up right here. We're going to build a pit right there. And as you see, this pit is really great because once the fire goes out, this pit will actually still be there, and all I need is either some logs or something to keep it going. So I'm actually going to just hang around this part right here and just feel out what I need and just kind of plan out what I want to do for the next day. And like I said, I wanted to make this grass suit, so I'm actually going to do that right now. And now it's starting to get to the nighttime area, and I see here the pit is lasting a lot longer. As you see, a nice wider area for you to kind of look around, and your guy does get more insane as the night goes on if you go too far from the nighttime. And then again, when that happens, you will die if the meter gets too low. And if your health, actually if your starvation meter goes too low, it starts taking away from your health, and your health is really what kind of matters in that respect. So here we're gonna just go ahead and take, and I'm actually gonna show you some things that kind of happens that are a little bit more crazy for the Don't Starve game, some of the more interesting tidbits in the next going. So as soon as it becomes daytime, I'm actually gonna cook this up here, and then I'm gonna eat it. Oh yeah, yummy! Nom nom nom. I'm gonna taste it. Yeah, I'm gonna eat some of that nice chicken there. Tastes like chicken, but it's frog legs, guys. It's frog legs, and it's not chicken. That's for sure. Here we're gonna go and wait for the daytime to start. And really, what I want to do is I want to check out what I want to make next, and this is really the good time to really check out what you want to do for the next day. And here again, it is going to be day 3, and now I'm actually going to show you some of the more insane aspects of the game, and if I can find some kind of cool things, then I will show you that in just a moment. But first, we're going to roam around here, and as you see there, that is the water. It's all 2D, guys, so I mean, it's not going to be that impressive, but really, you know, once you start playing this game, you can really get over the 2D graphics. This is really quite a very in-depth game, and really, I haven't been able to put this down ever since I purchased this about 8 hours ago. So this kind of tells you how gripping this game really is. And here I'm just gonna walk around and just feel out where everything is. The more the map you can kind of survey, the better, because you can definitely make your how you want. Oh, here's a spider, so what I'm gonna do, attack the spider. There's 3 of them there, guys, so I'm gonna just go ahead and attack these guys there. Oh yeah, I'm taking them all out. Alright, oh yeah, hit them on the head. And there's some monster meat there, and some, oh, it's some silk. So there is some really nice stuff for me, and some spider gland there. I'm actually gonna keep all that stuff. Some spider gland, I've actually never seen that before. No, actually, it says it's for the heal, so if I right-click it, I bet you then I can heal myself, and I think I do just there. So that's really great. I actually never got that stuff, and he does tell you, hey, I'm so hungry, but he's still got it halfway. He's all right. He's cool here. So it's kind of over here, and here it is. And oh my gosh, I've actually never seen this. Activate Maxwell's door. So I guess this is weird. You're about to step into a long, arduous journey to find Maxwell. You need to survive 5 worlds, each randomly generated to present a new challenge. Should you die, you should start back at this portal, but lose all the progress on the journey. So I don't know. I've actually never seen that before, guys. Wow. So that's kind of interesting there, and I'm going to actually eat one of these evil flowers here and kind of show you what kind of evils will happen if I do these sort of things. And really eating it or holding it on your person is kind of a bad idea. I'm actually going to eat one of these monster meats, and that's also going to make you feel not so good as well. And yes, these evil things are very bad for your health, but I'm going to go ahead and try to show you the finer points there. I'm going to keep eating some more evil flowers, maybe keep some on my person. I'm going to keep a whole bunch more on my person. There you see my sanity is going down the more I pick some of these up. And really, this is not really what you want to do, guys, but I'm going to show you a little bit what happens when this happens. There you go. Here he goes. And this is the kind of funny things that happens when you get more insane. As you can see there, the screen kind of gets a little bit wonky there, and wow, and as you can see, there's some shadows lurking about, and it actually gets a little bit worse at night too. So here we're going to do that, and I'm actually going to get a fire going there and show you guys what really happens there in the middle of the night. I'm going to get some more of these beautiful evil flowers, and see, you can actually turn you can see right here, I can turn there, and you could get this evil flower, if I can do it actually. There we go. And you can press Q or E on the keyboard and do that. And I see my sanity is really going nuts here. It really doesn't like that. And I'm gonna murder this rabbit here. Murder him. And oh, look at that! When I murdered him, it actually got a nightmare fuel. So that's actually good to know. I didn't know how to get nightmare fuel, but now I know how. You just murder stuff and just do some really bad and awful things, I guess. And here we're going to, oh gosh, I've actually never done this on purpose before, guys. So hey, anything for you guys, it's VG Purist. And I will show you everything that this game has to offer. Now we're going to be winding down here, but yeah, I mean, my gameplay impressions of this is that, hey, you know, this thing has captured my attention for quite a good bit, like I said before, and this is very in-depth. I mean, really anything can happen. I don't even know if this thing will get you in the red here if something bad happens to you. I mean, this is kind of disorienting in itself. Let's see if we can get that bird. I get him. Quote the raven. Quote the raven. Nevermore. And there you see, my goodness, it gets a little bit crazy. It just gets a little bit crazy. Oh man, Wilson, what's going on, Wilson? Wilson! oh goodness. And here, to wind down, as per the VG Purist, I will see about trying to get myself whacked in a spectacular way. Let's go into this adventure. Why not? Okay, let's go in there and see about it. I've actually never been in here, guys, so this is going to be my first time with you guys. So let's go here. It's going to be generating a world, and it's going to be kind of a new thing. I'm not exactly sure if this is such a safe thing to do, guys. Chapter 1 of 5, Archipelago. I have no earthly idea. Oh, you found my portal, did you? Yes, I did, and I don't know. Well, looks like my sanity meter actually went back. And let's see here. Pick divining rod holder. So I don't know. I guess I took it here. I'm gonna equip it. Whoa! I'm heading in the right direction. I don't know. I guess this is a kind of a deal that you have to do. What in the world is this? Examine tentacle. That looks dangerous. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Hey man, I'm not no Japanese schoolgirl, alright? Come on. Alright, let's see here. Spiky bush. Oh, smacked me. Oh, I told you I'm not a Japanese schoolgirl. Get away. Get away. These tentacles seem to be following me. Oh my goodness, these spiders. No, get away. Get away from me. Oh, the webbing ground actually gets me slower. Oh, the spider den's actually bigger than normal, and get away, and oh my goodness, there we go. So, and that ends it for the don't scare gameplay. And really, you guys should pick this up. This is only 15 bucks, 13 bucks right now. So, this is the VG Purist. Hope you guys enjoyed my gameplay review. Signing out.